Hello, my name is Anna Maria Tudor and I have a word for you. When it will be released. When it will be released. If you know the story with Cornelius, who was a centurion, a righteous man, and a God-feared man, who was respected by all Jewish people. If you know his story, how an angel appeared to him and said that his prayer and his gifts to the poor, that God has heard his prayer and remembered his gift to the poor. And then he sent for Peter to come to say the word from God. And then all his house was coming to know God. So if you know his story and also what it is written in Matthew 6:33, but seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. And I was thinking that there is a set time when your prayer will be heard. And it's not heard from the beginning. It's like when a set time for the answer to be released. Because there is an appointment. There is an appointment where things meet in order to answer, in order that the answer to be released. And Cornelius was praying, and a lot of us are praying. Usually God's people pray. And this prayer gathered, and there is a time when God releases them. And what struck me this time about this passage is that there were prayers and also gifts. So not only prayers, because when you pray, there is something that is growing inside of you. There is something that it's like what it is from God receives power, and this power gathers and it manifests in the deeds that God foreordained for us. He prepared for us. So I think that the fact that God remembered his gifts to the poor was exactly the set time. When he remembered was a set time, because these gifts, these things that he has done coming from what he was praying, were like enough to. My thought was that we have some needs and we are praying for our needs, but in the same time seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. In the same time we seek the kingdom of God, and it's kind of like a balance. And I think that when we are thinking less at what we want and seeking more the kingdom of God, there is a time when the balance changes in that way, that the things of the kingdom of God that we are searching become heavier than our desire for the things that we have prayed at the beginning. So it's like it's also a change of heart from what we desired, like desiring more the things of God. The things of God become more important, and because of this change there is a time, and the time is hasten, is getting closer, when 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 things are redeemed, because anything that starts with the kingdom of God first redeems the rest. So that, I think, that is a proper time when God releases our answer, when this balance changes, and with the balance our heart changes, and we actually enter in the position of redeeming our desires, and like, I think they are sanctified in this way. And yeah, and also like God has his first place in our lives. It's not that we might not have put him on the first place. It's like, maybe with all desires it starts like that. It's more about us. Yeah, but like as it says in Romans, God will give us everything, but together with his son. I think Romans 8:32. He is ready to give us everything, but together with his son, not like apart from him. So blessings, and yeah, this is a set time, the appointed time when your answer will be released, when it will be released, when the balance will change, and when the kingdom of God will prevail in your heart. And yeah, God will be the first one, and with a changed heart, God is ready to give you, together with his son, what you have prayed for. Blessings. Bye. See you soon.